Guys, please make sure to stay until the end. We're going to talk about common mistake people make that can actually cost you thousands of dollars for parts, tools, diagnostics that you may not actually need. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair. Guys, super quick and very helpful video to any of you having a problem where heater doesn't work or heater blows cold, cool air on Mercedes C Class generation W205 that you see right here. Guys, please do not waste any money on parts, tools, diagnostics until you watch that video because it could be quite simple fix. After that, guys, if you need to buy any replacement parts and tools, we will share the information in the description of the video below and you can check where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. So let's start on it now. Before we start, guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix pretty much anything. Electronics, engines, computers, transmissions. Why we do all that? Because our mission at the garage here is to save you as much money as we can, guys. All we need in return, please, guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. Check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, if the heater doesn't work, multiple things can cause that. We'll explain some of the most common things we see at the garage, but the first thing you want to check always is the climate control and heater fuses. They will be located in different fuse boxes. Come guys to show you where you can find them because it could be quite simple fix. Quick advice from us, guys, 9 out of 10 owners do not know there will be up to 7 hidden fuse boxes in that Mercedes. That's why we made a special video on our YouTube channel that's called Mercedes W205 fuse box location and diagram video that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Go ahead and open the driver door. On the side of the dash here you have one cover. Pull that cover out, guys. Behind it you have a main fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's quickly explain why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So guys, let us tell you something really quick, guys. People make one common mistake. They never test fuses, relays. They look at them and they assume they're good. At that point, they think they have a good fuse or relay and they start replacing modules, computers, parts that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs, guys. Always test your fuses. You have no idea how many cars we fixed for customers that said, oh, I checked the fuse, everything's fine, but I still have a problem. Now, some fuses are super hard to see if they're burnt or not. Some of them will be really easily accessible. You can clearly see them, but there will be fuses that are not see-through, fuses that may look like they're not burned, but they're actually burned. And often, guys, you can actually even test these fuses. Okay, let me show you now without even removing them. But it's very important to know how to test different fuses and relays, and if you want to see how to do that, guys, we're going to put that link to a video in the description of the video below, how to test fuse, how to test a relay. Always check that. I want to emphasize that enough because it could be a really simple fix. And guys, here what we need to check specifically, starting here on top, on the very top we have we're going to have fuse number 200, then 201, 203, 300, 204, 200, 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 207 is the first fuse that you need to check, that 59 fuse, and 209 will be another fuse that you need to check. Next, we need to open the passenger door, and on the side, on the A pillar here, you have a cover. Okay, that cover needs to be taken out. Okay, it's right there, and behind it you have another fuse box. Here specifically you need to check fuse 311. Some models will have this one, some not, depending on the climate control option, but if you have it, check this one. Then you see these fuses, that's MF1, MF2, MF3. You need to check MF2 and MF3. This is 6 fuses built in 1 fuse each. So remove and test each one of them. Okay, you have heater fuses in these 2 fuses as well. Next, guys, here, if you come and remove the glove box, behind the glove box, in the dash, all the way in the dash, you're going to have, guys, a pre-fuse box. Okay, and that will have many cables. If you open that pre-fuse box, you have multiple mega fuses inside. Here specifically, we will need to, guys, check fuse number 3. So fuse number 3 will be that 40 fuse that you see right here. Will need to be tested as well. If heater still does not work, fuses are good. Okay, what we see quite often in the garage. Now, one thing, that we see quite often is thermostat, guys. Let's explain about that. The thermostat regulates the engine temperature. It allows the engine to reach normal operating temperature, which is around 90, 95 to 100 degrees Celsius, depending on the model. Okay, it's a special device that opens and closes the coolant coming from the radiator. If that thermostat, guys, is stuck open, which will happen quite often when they fail, cold coolant from the radiator will come in the engine and it will not be able to heat up, and as a result the heater will be cold. That can happen especially on a cold day, driving at high speed or going downhill. You may experience that as well. If the heater all of a sudden stops, make sure the car does not overheat, stop at a safe place and inspect the belt. If the belt fell off, broke, never touch it by the way while the engine is running, because it will take your fingers off. If the belt is broken, what will happen? The water pump's not circulating the coolant, that's why the heater doesn't work. But if you keep driving, you will overheat and destroy your engine as well. Another thing, if you recently worked on replacing thermostat, radiator hose, anything that involved draining the coolant, if you guys put coolant and you just started your car, that's probably your big mistake right there, and you better fix it fast before you destroy your engine. What do we mean? Every time you drain the coolant and you add coolant, you need to bleed the cooling system. Otherwise you may have an air pocket in the engine and the heater core that can prevent coolant to flow freely, and that can cause overheating. So always try bleeding the cooling system. We'll have multiple videos on the channels how to bleed cooling system on a car. It's not very complicated. It will teach you how to do that, guys. Next, what else you need to check? Make sure water pump is working good and circulating enough coolant. We've seen that happen too. Being low on coolant, but never open the coolant reservoir when the engine is hot. Let it sit overnight, check it next morning. If the level is low, add coolant, and you may need to even bleed the cooling system if it was too low. Make sure you don't have any coolant leaks as well. Another thing, guys, okay, it could be climate control switches. Okay, the climate control switches, okay, could be problems with that as well, guys. But something else, guys, behind the dash, okay, you have that device that's known as a blind door actuator. If you have a dual climate control, you have two of them. It attaches to a flap behind the dash that regulates from hot and cold. And if it doesn't work or it's stuck, okay, that can cause the heater to be stuck in cold position, and that's why it doesn't work. If you want to know the symptoms of bad blind door actuator and how to test blind door actuator, we will have multiple videos on the channel that will guys teach you how to do that step by step, but also some of the most common things we see here at the garage. Guys, quick advice. Now, that generation Mercedes, it has all kinds of different fuses and relays. I want to show you some of them. Those are super special ones as well, guys. And those pre-fuse boxes as well. Check it out. You will have a great variety of fuses, relays. So, by the way, if you guys want to buy any replacement parts, tools, fuses, we'll recommend to keep some spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind. We're going to share the information in the description of the video below, so you can see where you can get them from, and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.